Have you ever heard whispers in the silence of the night, a voice so chilling it sends shivers down your spine? In the stillness of the darkest hours, when the world around us is draped in a blanket of obsidian, our minds often play tricks on us. The quietude becomes a playground for our deepest fears, our most haunting nightmares. It's in this silence that we sometimes hear things that may or may not be there. We've all experienced it, haven't we? That feeling of being watched, of being listened to, even when we're utterly alone. It's the echo from the void, the whisper in the wind, the rustle of unseen entities. It's the eeriness that fills the void, the unease that takes hold when the silence becomes too overwhelming. But what if I told you that these whispers, these echoes, aren't just figments of your imagination? What if I told you that they're real as the air you breathe, the ground beneath your feet? Imagine for a moment that the whispers are not just sounds, but messages. Messages from the other side, from the unseen, from the abyss. They're trying to tell us something, to warn us perhaps, or to guide us. Each whisper is a story, a tale of dread and fear, a narrative spun from the very fabric of our darkest nightmares. And so we embark on this chilling journey, a descent into the heart of these whispers, these echoes from the void. We will listen to their stories, decipher their messages, confront our fears. Through this journey, we will explore the uncanny, the eerie, the downright terrifying. We will venture into territories uncharted, into realms unseen. We will uncover the mysteries that lurk in the shadows, the secrets that the silence keeps. But beware, for this journey is not for the faint of heart. It will require courage, resilience, a willingness to face the unknown. As we delve deeper into the abyss of our darkest fears, remember, it's not the silence that's terrifying. It's what the silence whispers. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night only to find a shadowy figure lurking in the corner of your room. A sudden jolt of fear pierces your heart, a cold dread that trickles down your spine. It's a silhouette, unidentifiable, a mere suggestion of a form. You blink, hoping that it's just a trick of your weary eyes, a figment of your slumbering imagination. But as your vision clears, the figure remains, hauntingly immobile, its stillness somehow more terrifying than any movement could be. You're alone, yet not alone. The silence of the night is broken only by the sound of your own rapid heartbeat, each thump a deafening reminder of the terror that grips you. Your mind races, desperate for an explanation of this haunting apparition. Is it real, or is it merely the embodiment of the fears that lurk within the deepest recesses of your psyche? The shadow seems to throb with an energy of its own, a pulsating darkness that engulfs the room. It's as if the very atmosphere is alive with an unspoken dread, a sense of impending doom that permeates every inch of your surroundings. The taste of fear is bitter on your tongue, the air heavy with a tangible sense of unease. Each moment stretches into an eternity as you lie there, paralyzed, your gaze locked onto the shadow. It doesn't move, doesn't speak, yet its presence is an oppressive weight, a suffocating blanket of dread that leaves you gasping for breath. You feel a chill seep into your bones, a cold that's not of this world, a cold that speaks of forgotten nightmares and nameless horrors. The night drags on, an endless expanse of time that holds you captive in its icy grip. You're caught in a limbo of terror, suspended between the realms of sleep and wakefulness, reality and nightmare. The shadow, the silent sentinel in the corner, watches over you, a constant reminder of the terror that has invaded your sanctuary. As the sun rises, the shadow disappears, but the terror lingers, a chilling reminder of the night's encounter. Ever had a dream where you're climbing a staircase that seems to go on forever? Ah, the stuff of nightmares. Imagine, if you will, a set of stairs shrouded in an eerie gloom, stretching upwards into an endless abyss. Each step creaking ominously underfoot, the sound echoing through the empty void. Picture yourself there, alone. Your only company, the faint fluttering of your own heartbeat. The staircase rises before you, an infinite tower of mystery and terror. The air grows colder with each step, a chill that seeps into your bones, a constant reminder of the unnerving journey that lies ahead. You ascend step after step, the never-ending climb amplifying the dread that gnaws at your gut. But what is it that breeds such fear? Is it the daunting height, the uncertainty of what lurks above, or the dread of being trapped in this perpetual climb, a prisoner to the staircase? The terror of the unending staircase is not merely its infinity, but the psychological torment it instills. A relentless cycle of anticipation and despair, the fear of the unknown gnawing at your sanity. Your legs grow weary, your breath ragged. Yet, you press on, driven by a desperate hope that there must be an end. But alas, the staircase offers no respite, no conclusion. It merely spirals upwards into the darkness, a silent tormentor in your solitary nightmare. You are trapped in this dream, a captive of your own mind's creation. In this realm of sleep, reality twists and bends, blurring the lines between the tangible and the imagined. The unending staircase, a manifestation of your deepest fears, a symbol of your feeling of entrapment, of the unknown, of the unattainable. When you finally wake up, you're left with an unsettling feeling. Was it just a dream, or a glimpse into an alternate reality? The staircase may be gone, but the fear it instilled, the questions it raised, linger on. A chilling reminder of the power of the human mind, the unending staircase transcends the realm of dreams, etching its haunting presence in the depths of your psyche. What if the whispers you hear aren't just a product of your imagination, but messages from the abyss? A chilling thought, isn't it? One that sends shivers down your spine, makes your heart race and your palms sweat. But what if these whispers weren't meant to scare you, but to guide you? To help you navigate the depths of your darkest fears? Imagine, if you will, standing at the edge of an infinite abyss. It's pitch black, so dark that you can't even see your own hand in front of your face. The silence is deafening, but then you hear it. A whisper, soft, almost inaudible, but it's there, and it's coming from the abyss. This whisper isn't just a figment of your imagination, it's a message from the unknown. The abyss is not just a physical place, but a representation of our deepest fears, our darkest nightmares. It's a place where our subconscious hides the things we're too afraid to confront. And these whispers, they're our subconscious trying to communicate with us, trying to help us face our fears. But what do these whispers say? It's different for everyone. For some, they might hear their name being called. For others, they might hear a warning or a piece of advice. Sometimes these whispers may not even be in a language we understand, but they all have one thing in common. They're all messages from the abyss. Now, you might be wondering, why would the abyss want to communicate with us? Why would it want to help us face our fears? The answer is simple. The abyss isn't just a place of darkness and fear, it's also a place of growth, of transformation. It's a place where we can confront our fears and come out stronger on the other side. So the next time you hear a whisper in the dark, don't dismiss it as just your imagination. Listen to it. Embrace it. Because that whisper might just be the key to overcoming your deepest fears. As we conclude our journey into the abyss, remember, the whispers you hear are not just echoes of your fears, but a testament to your courage to face them. As we draw our journey to a close, remember this. Fear is not always a foe, but often a friend in disguise. From the echoes in the void to the shadow in the corner, from the unending staircase to the whispers of the abyss, each tale we've traversed has taught us a lesson. These stories, they don't exist to scare us, but to shape us, to remind us of our inherent strength and resilience. They show us that our deepest fears often hold the key to our greatest triumphs. In the abyss of our nightmares, we found not just terror, but also wisdom. Understanding fear, we realize, is the first step to conquering it. Each whisper we've encountered, each spectral figure we've faced, is a testament to our ability to endure, to persevere, and ultimately to overcome. So the next time you hear a whisper in the silence of the night, don't shudder. Listen, it might just be your courage calling.